or not. I learned that a long time ago. And it's quite simple. Some people, when they think, they look to one side, or they'll shift their eyes to the other if they're telling a fib. For others, sometimes it's side to side. They'll think this way and then they'll go that way. And whatever it is picked up on different levels. The third way I should also say is they look downwards to one side or the other. So it depends on the way people recognize or interpret reality. People who are visual will look up. People who are auditory will look side to side, and people who are kinesthetic or thinkers or feelers, they very often look down when they're searching for a concept of their reality. And I was recently talking to a friend, and he was practicing playing with his wife to see if people were lying to him, telling him the truth, making things up. And he asked her to lie to him, and he couldn't recognize the lie from the truth. Maybe because she already knew how to play the game and deliberately did not look to the right or to the left when she was lying. But I want you to think about it, because your unconscious mind that picks up 6 bits of information per second, it always knows when you are lying, or when you're being lied to, I should say. So if someone is lying to you, your mind picks it up because their eye movement is already telling you, yes, this is true, 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 and then he just told a lie. And sometimes you have to make a decision. Is this salesperson telling me the truth? Is he not? I'm buying a car from this person. Is he going to go any lower? And if his eyes move the wrong way or the right way, depending on how you see it, you may be able to negotiate an even better price. If you ask that person, again with the car, is there any problems now existing with the car that you know about that you're not telling me? Oh, he lied to me. Maybe I should take it to a mechanic, or maybe I should just walk away. And knowing what other people think is very important. But as far as yourself, after you had that conversation, you go home and you think about, what did he actually tell me? What was he actually trying to say? And you could ask your unconscious mind, is this person, was he being sincere, honest, reliable? Is a car reliable based on everything that I know? And you will get a yes or no response through your unconscious mind. And the reason is because even though you're not actually deliberately looking at that eye movement, your mind is picking up the level of truth and the level of honesty of that person. So I teach hypnosis. I teach how to dowse, which is connecting to your higher self and asking questions. I also teach dowsing with a pendulum and with L rods and some other tools as well. But the truth is that if you could get to that level of being able to ask yourself a simple yes or no question, you could go a really long way. So um, I know that I get really beyond the yes and no. I say on a scale of 0 to 10, how honest is this person? He's a 3. Well, if he's a 3 in every part of his life, what makes me think that he'll be a 10 today? Probably not, but that's just me. So let me show you with my idiomotor responses, which is a hand signal. I'll just put my hand here so you can see my fingers. I started by establishing a yes and no response. And this is my yes finger. My thumb is generally a no. Not generally, it's always a no. And if you don't know how to do that, you could close your eyes, simply close your eyes and just say, I like my conscious mind, my superconscious higher mind with guidance, to please volunteer a finger for a yes. And just wait, and probably a yes finger comes up. And then you'll do the same thing, and you'll just be grounded and take a deep breath, and you say, please show me which finger you want me to use as a no. A thumb comes up. a pinky, an index finger. It doesn't matter which finger comes up. Um, that's not my index finger, by the way. But so now you have your yes, no response. So then you ask the question, taking everything into consideration, should I trust this person to buy this car from? No. Oh my God, what's going on? And I would always recommend ask 3, 4 questions around the subject because sometimes the way you ask the question may be a little slanted based on your own bias. But so should I buy this car from this person? Yes. Is this car reliable? No. Is the guy telling me the truth? Yes. So all of a sudden you have contradictory answers, but there might be a reason. Maybe you should buy the car from this person because it's a really good deal for you. You're a mechanic, you know how to fix everything, that it's a really good price for that car. And yet this person's not being honest, he's not telling you the truth. But if you feel based on your yes and no's that you need to ask some more questions, take a little more time. One of the questions I generally ask is the outcome of buying this car for me positive or negative? If it's positive, give me a yes. Oh, it is. So I will go with the greater feeling that it is a positive outcome. If I want to go to a party, is the outcome of this party positive or negative for me, beneficial or non beneficial? If it's a yes, show me a yes. Oh, it's yes, I should go to this party. Is there anything of value to me, or is there a reason I should be going to this party that would be of benefit to me? Yes. I might not know what it is, but somehow my unconscious mind has that information already and it's telling me, just go for it. So, anyways, that's my lie detector, if you want to call it, or my aid for helping me move forward in life because life is really complicated. You have to make a lot of decisions. I think it's getting more and more complicated where we are so bombarded with information that we never know at the end if it's right or wrong. So I talked about eye movement, but what if I turned off the camera and there was no eye movement? What if it was just the sound of my voice? So I know I have a little bit of a squeak when I'm nervous, and maybe someone else's unconscious mind could recognize the squeak in my voice when I tell a lie, or maybe when I tell the truth, or when I'm just nervous, because there are different degrees of squeakiness. And yet, if you don't want to listen with intention, with full focus, which most of us can't when we're multitasking at work, at play, through life, you could just ask those simple questions. You ask to connect with your higher mind and guidance and say, please, I have a question. Should I trust this guy? No. Is this product good for me? No. Should I buy it? Definitely not. Then just trust it. Your higher mind guidance will always help you make the right decisions for you. And my name is Alan. I'm not going to squeak for you today. It's just not something I feel like doing just for your pleasure, but I am the Mind Alchemist. I help people to live better lives through the use of hypnosis, EFT, Ho'oponopono, Silva method, and a whole bunch of other things that I've been practicing for most of my life. And I'm really good at it. So if you have a problem, if you need to talk, even a chat, I don't charge for chats. Pick up the phone, send me a message, whatever it is. I'll get back to you and we'll see what we could do. Okay, my name is Alan, mindalchemist.ca, and I'll talk to you very soon. Thanks, guys.